Hello, friends. Oh my gosh, it worked. I have a new streaming platform. Hello, everybody. So excited to be back for Wednesday Whispers. Are you here? Please let me know if you're here. I want to be able to see you in the chat. Hey, Carly. Great. I'm hoping that this new app connects to Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, can you please comment to see if it shows up on the live stream? Because that will just be so amazing. It feels like it's been a million years. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's been weeks and weeks and weeks since I've been able to be here for Wednesday Whispers. I've been all over the place. I was in Toronto for a little bit, and I was in, oh shoot, I can't see the Instagram comments. Somebody on Instagram, please say hello. Let's just see if I can see you in the comments. I don't see them. Oh, damn it. I was like, I know. Okay, well, brutal. I'm just going to keep figuring it out because I would love all of us to be in the same spot. So yeah, I've been in Newfoundland. I just got back. I'm kind of fighting something, or there's allergies. Anybody else having some seasonal allergies right now? But yeah, here tonight to do some card readings and some mediumship. And oh my gosh, my cards just dropped. So we're gonna be using a different deck, I guess, tonight. Yeah, let me know how you are in the chat. Great to see you. Oh my gosh, I was working in the garden all day. I'm a little bit burnt. My hair is crazy, but thank you. I also want to try these new kind of things here. I think that I can kind of share the chat as well. My dog's going crazy. She thinks I'm like talking to somebody. So can you see any comments? Hey, that's kind of cool. So yes, I'm trying a new app tonight. And if you are a first timer, please say hello. I always love getting to see who's here. And as you know, we always have to do our intuitive monk. So what am I drinking tonight? I'd love for you to use your psychic abilities. What am I drinking tonight? I am drinking some tea. What kind is it? I'd love for you to tune into my energy, tune into the cup. Does it feel sweet, sour, earthy? What am I drinking tonight? Give it a shot. Okay, darn, why can I not see the Instagram comments? So annoying. So annoying. So hi, she is the Ice Queen. Hi from Instagram. Hey, Laura. Hey, 23 Sharon M. Oh, thanks, Sharon. Great to see you. Hey, Erin. Hey, Kaylee. Yeah, it's like it was too much to do when I was on the road. Hi, Amber. Hi, Afton. Hi, Julie. Hey, Ruta. Glenda, hello. And if I ever just miss your name, know that I might not just see it. Hello, Michelle. So yeah, busy time. And also this new moon energy is just like kicking my butt. I don't know if anybody else is having like a crazy chaotic time, if there's been some anxiety, things kind of like that going on for you, but I'm feeling it hardcore. I feel like it's really kind of been a big push this new moon. So I don't know if anybody else is feeling that. But yeah, I'm thrilled to be here. I'm going to be in Okotoks this Saturday, and then I'm going to be in Airdrie next Saturday for all my Alberta people. Okotoks is all sold out. I think Airdrie maybe have like a couple tickets left. So I'm so excited to connect and just kind of see how that all goes. So let me find my deck of cards. If you'd like a card tonight, an inspirational deck, and I'm still like unpacking things. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, do I even have any cards tonight? You think that I would have put that together. You think that I would have had cards for Wednesday. Oh, there they are. Okay. I scared myself for a second. If you'd like a card tonight, I've got my angel deck here. So it's like the only deck I've got. So this is the one we must be doing tonight. If you'd just like a message of inspiration, of some guidance headed your way, just kind of say me in the comments. And I'd love to be able to offer that to you. Just let me know if you'd like a card here tonight. So hopefully I can see everybody in the chat okay. Ruta, you're feeling peppermint. A lot of people feeling some peppermint here tonight. So let me know if you'd like a card. So I see Amber Hewitt would love a card. Hey, Amber, you'd love an angel card. Amber Hewitt. So yes, I was using StreamYard, and now I'm using Restream, but I only switched because I thought that I could see the Instagram comments. Maybe you have to pay more. Okay, Amber. Take charge and action. Okay, that kind of suits this energy we got going on here in this new moon. take charge and action here, Amber. So I don't know if like you kind of are working on some new projects. If you like decluttering, I mean, like I feel like a lot of people's energy right now is in a declutter mode. So if you are kind of feeling that, it makes me feel like they're saying, you know, like, let's get going on that. Yeah, I'm feeling just decluttering energy with you. So I don't know if you've been cleaning out the garden, doing that kind of stuff for your house. It feels like even decluttering the house, Amber. So they're just kind of saying, take action. So no more procrastinating. And this weather is just so amazing. I'm not sure where you guys are, but gosh, we have so many, this weather is just amazing right now. It helps get us motivated, I think, Amber. So I hope that makes sense for you. So decluttering, take charge and action. It makes me feel like organizing things too, even like labeling. Like if you have a label gun, it almost made me feel like there's something about labeling. A lot of you feeling mint tonight. Look at you guys, minty mint. So who else would like a card here on Instagram? Hey, Laura Colson. Nice to see you on here. Laura Colson. I just feel like your joints feel really stiff, Laura. Are you having like some, not arthritis, but are you kind of like feeling some stiffness in the body? I just kind of feel like your body feels like, yeah, a little bit tight for me. The card that comes up for you, the angel card, is opportunity and change, Laura. So I don't know if like sometimes, you know, like when we are feeling stagnant, we're feeling stuck in things, like our body will give us those signs. Like we'll start getting inflammation, we'll start feeling tight, we'll start kind of feeling slow digestion. All these kind of things kind of like echo whatever we're feeling emotionally. So opportunity and change. And for me, this feels like September. So I don't know if you're thinking of switching careers or pivoting or something like that, but it just makes me feel like there's a new opportunity there for you in September. So hopefully some of that resonates with you. Terry Eichenberger. Eichenberger, is that how I say your last name? Terry Eichenberger. Hey, Terry. Terry Eichenberger. Do you live in Kelowna, Terry? Are you from Canada? They just showed me, they're showing me like BC. They're saying divine timing. It's like, oh, one of the most annoying cards to get. It's almost like, do not, you don't have control, you know, which is just like the impossible of what we always want to try and find here. But Terry, they're just saying like, trust us in our time, trust that like whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you've been trying to push, whatever you're trying to do, they're like, just take a step back and just trust that it's all going to come to you in divine timing. It also feels like something financial there too. So if you guys are like doing some things financially or that kind of thing, it also kind of feels like it's echoing that as well. So divine timing, very annoying card to receive, but they're like, don't worry, you're gonna have this, you got this, we're gonna give it to you. And I really believe that about prayer. I believe that whatever we ask for is being heard, and it's always on its way to us, even if we don't know when or how. You know. So Rita, I knew that you're you're new here today. I honestly feel like I'm like fighting something tonight, so tonight might be a little bit short. I kind of feel low energy. Anybody else feeling like low energy? Ruta Kryl. I also I'm still recovering from that trip. Newfoundland from where I am in Alberta is a long way to go. So Ruta, just Ruta. Ruta, they're just making me feel like they want you eating like protein and things like that. Are you iron deficient by any chance? A card here comes up, honesty and communication for you. So a couple little things there. Ruta, yeah, it kind of made me feel as though they wanting you to have lots of protein or lots of iron in your diet. So I don't know if like you have been feeling fatigued or something like that. So they're just making me feel like, yeah, they're showing me like they want you eating a big steak. So hopefully you're not a vegetarian or anything like that. Honesty and communication, this kind of feels like about a relationship, that they're just saying, like, it kind of feels like they're saying new things or new ways of communicating are coming to you. So whether you've been like listening to some podcasts or going to some therapies or something where you're like, hey, I want to start applying that to my life. It just makes me feel it's a really new way that you're going to start communicating with your partner or your family. That's really beautiful. And they just say, stay vulnerable, stay open, kind of keep communicating really beautifully. So I hope that resonates with you. Oh, sorry, Instagram. You guys got also switched careers this past September, Laura? Oh, okay. Yes, I hope that makes sense. Golden Harmonics, hello. I don't know who you are, but I will just pull a card here for Golden Harmonics. It's hard for me to remember Instagram handles. Wow, another take charge and action card. Very interesting. So we had that already earlier tonight. And I always feel like with Wednesday Whispers, it's always like there's a theme, an overarching thing that we're all supposed to be kind of taking into consideration here. So I really do kind of feel like there's something that they're saying, no procrastination, like let's get going. It is time. And I also feel like they say that started in April. So I don't know if you started a new project or something like that. I just pulled a supplementary card for you too. Harmony and resolution comes up for you too, Golden Harmonics. So harmony and resolution for me is like, I actually just kind of feel like old things are being resolved. So whether it's letting go of old things, letting some of the past go so that you're able to kind of move forward is one of the big things I feel like they're saying to you too. And that also really suits a lot of the new moon energy that we're in right now. You know, it's kind of annoying because like every new moon and full moon, there's like, release what's not serving you. I'm like, well, it can't be like that every time. But this one feels like they're just pushing it and shoving it in our face. Oh, Courtney, you weren't able to see me in Newfoundland. Oh, darn. Carly, I feel like you were first here tonight. Carly Wojtovich. Hey, Carly. You know, Carly, I kind of feel like a grandmother energy here. And I don't know if you just changed your hairstyle or something like that, or if you've been wearing your hair in a way that she used to like it. But there's somebody just showing me kind of doing your hair and fixing your hair. They just love your hair. Yeah, I feel this is a time of self-care and things like that. Even like that, how it feels like your grandmother you may have been close with has passed, because she's just making me feel as Nikki. Oh my gosh, I'm going to wear your dress, I think, this weekend to my reading in Okotoks, because that dress you gave me is amazing. I love when my clients like gift me dresses. So awesome. But yeah, Carly, the biggest thing I'm hearing here is like ease and grace. So even like I feel like how your grandma's showing me like you doing your hair and self-care, like it makes me feel like I don't know if like you got your eyebrows waxed or something like that too, because I just kind of feel a lot of really self-care is needed. And the card that comes up for you is ease and grace. You know, can you please stop being so hard on yourself? Can you please just, you know, be kinder to yourself, speak kindly to yourself in front of the mirror? I mean, that's what I'm seeing too, is just like you kind of sitting in front of the mirror and just, you know, like really trying to embrace where you're at, trying to like be kind to how you're starting your day and that kind of thing as well, Carly. So I hope that resonates. I don't know if you've been feeling a little hard on yourself lately. I know it's so easy to do, right? Yes. So I hope that resonates with you. Let's just see here who else wanted a card. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Stacy. Kathleen Montgomery. Hi, Kathleen. Kathleen Montgomery. Speaking of hair, I've got to get my hair done. Look at all those grays in there. Kathleen. Kathleen, I just feel like inflammation in your feet and things like that. So are you kind of have your feet been swelling? It's almost like, I don't know if it's been a little bit hot where you are too, but it's almost like the heat or kind of even causing some swelling. They just say like a guardian angel is watching over you right now. And I know this can be kind of a generic thing, Kathleen, but I feel like this card comes up, you know, sometimes usually when we're feeling really alone, you know, like when we're kind of like around people that don't quite get us, you know, whether it's our family or we're having some friendship stuff and we're just kind of like, I don't really feel supported or seen right now. You know, I just feel this guardian angel is just like, just trust us that we are watching over you, that we are guiding you, that we are protecting you from any negativity, and just really a lot of love kind of coming your way, Kathleen. And the biggest thing I just hope you feel from that is that you're not alone. So if you've just been kind of going through a tricky time here, they just want you to know, like you aren't imagining it. You know, we are with you. You know, ask and you'll receive. Ask us to give you a sign and we'll give you one. Ask us to feel our presence and we'll show you. You know. Let's just see who else is here. Hey there, Emily. Hey Amanda. Hey Lydia. Marma Sandy. Sandy, is this Danita's mom? Sandy? Hey, Erica. So great seeing. Hey, Jen, are you still watching my good friend Dave? I also feel like we probably got to get together for a reading. I've been following your journey. You guys, this is the most beautiful story. My friend here, she like befriended somebody that had a real tumultuous life and ended up on the street. and it was a huge influence in his life. And they kind of started this blog together, and then he just passed away. But my friend Dave, it's called, like, so if you still here, yeah, okay. Jen, let me just pull you a card here, see what's going on. I feel like you guys must have had a soul contract. It's so weird that my dog just started barking because I think I feel him with a dog. Do you know if he had a dog that had passed? Jen, divine timing. What an annoying card. This keeps coming up tonight. So Jen, I don't know, like, if things are going to be shifting in your, I don't know if you guys can hear my dog. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I just have to, like, get her to shire. Sorry, I just had to yell at my dog, eh? That if you are thinking of a career shift or things have shifted because of this, but I just also feel like a lot of momentum and shift in your business. It makes me feel as though it may feel like a little bit chaotic right now because I feel like you're multi-gifted. I know that you're an art therapist, but it makes me feel as though, like, you could do energy healing, you could be a medium, you could be a social worker, you could be like an advocate, and I do kind of feel that energy about you, whether it's like going into politics or advocating for people, being the voice of the voiceless. So I kind of feel like there's something really big brewing. So if it feels chaotic and really messy right now, they're like, just trust us, divine timing. Trust the divine timing that we'll make it clear to you when it's supposed to be, So try not to push it. Try not to be like, okay, I'm going to download stuff. I'm going to go meditate and, like, get some inspiration, but they're just like, we're going to get that to you when it's supposed to come. So I hope that makes sense to you, my friend. Please let me know and feel free to message me. I feel like we have to connect anyway. Yeah, my friend Dave. Yeah, you guys should follow it on YouTube. It's like such an inspirational story. It's really, really beautiful what they did together. So my heart's with you as you kind of grieve that. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Joanne, my fellow Newfoundlander. Loved your province. Hey, Lorraine, you saw me in Placentia? Awesome. I wasn't sure about you guys in Placentia. You guys seemed like a big group of skeptics. I have to say, a lot of my time in Newfoundland, do my eyes look different? Like, maybe I didn't do my eyeliner right, but I feel like when I look in this new app, I'm like, I feel like my eyeballs look crossed. Yeah, I thought the energy in Newfoundland would be more open, but Spirit keeps teaching me that almost like 80% of people who come to me have never been to a medium before. So I feel like people in the audience are always like, what's happening right now? This is freaking me out. So thank you that you loved it in Placentia. So Lorraine, I'm not sure if a reading came through for you or not, but I'd love to give you a card, especially if this is one of your first. And it's so late there. Oh my God, it's like midnight. Your night owl. They're talking a lot about friendship, Lorraine. So I don't know if, like, even some of your friend groups and things like that are shifting, or just some people in your life. Some people in your life might be having to go, whether it's toxic relationships, it's difficult communicating with certain people. It could be work people that I'm feeling, but sometimes, like, before, new people can come in, some of the old ones have to leave, because I'm seeing clear, cancel, and delete. So if you're being triggered by somebody, well, my lights just did something weird there. If you're being triggered by somebody, if you're being having difficulty communicating with somebody, if you have like old past stuff that you just can't let go, a really beautiful way to clear our energy is to go clear, cancel, delete. So when they pop into our head, when we're feeling triggered, when we're getting all worked up, this kind of thing is a beautiful way to be like, clear, cancel, delete. Like, I'm not going to engage in that energy. I'm not going to get all worked up. I'm not going to do that, because I do kind of feel like there's a shift in people that's going to come here for you. And then they say some beautiful friendship and union wants to come in its place. So sometimes when we lose our friends, it's because they have to make space for new people to come in. Unfortunately, people can't be with us. Very few people can be with us in every single chapter of our life. I have one and they're not family, but she's soul family, and so I hope that kind of makes sense for you. Lorraine, I know that's kind of like a heavy card, but thank you for being here. Hey, Diana. Hey, Haley. Oh, thanks. Haley, were you in Newfoundland or were you in Edmonton? Oh, thanks, Dylan. I don't know. I think this is so abstract that sometimes when people are in the live group readings, they're just kind of like deer in headlights. Oh, awesome. Okay, I have to give another one for Newfoundland because I just came from there and it's like midnight. Hey, Vicky Walker. I feel a male energy with you, Vicky. So I don't know if like you've lost a male, a partner, or a dad. I can't quite feel. It's always kind of soupy on Wednesday Whispers here, but I feel like there's a gentleman here. Oh, whoa! So many. Half my deck just flew out. So there must be a lot going on there for you. I dropped 2 decks tonight. Isn't that weird? Okay, they're like deep breaths here. Yeah, I don't know if you've been going through some grief, Vicky, or something like that, because they're just making me feel like deep breaths. They're showing me like box breathing, like in for 5, hold for 5, out for 5. This composure card here is they're like, we need you to have like a really deep breath here. You need to take time for yourself as well. I feel like I kind of see you overdoing it, overextending yourself, over serving people and that kind of thing. And I hear you as an empath. It's like, we love doing that. I say that as I'm getting ready to host like 100 people at my house for a barbecue next week. What the hell am I doing? But this card is the same for you, Vicky. They're just like, we just need this to be about you. So making sure, and I'm just also seeing nature. I'm really feeling like they're saying like, we need you at least to take 5 minutes and just like be outside, have your feet on the ground. Go for a walk and kind of just, change your energy and tune in to see like how you're doing. Cause I just kind of feel like sometimes you're like overdoing it and you don't realize it, Vicky, if that makes sense. And this could be emotionally, it could be physically, how you're showing up for people. But it kind of feels like it's supposed to be about you right now, if that makes sense. Hey, Sam. So Sam is the lady that hosts me, her and Chris and her son, who my son was just crazy about, Drayton. And we love the video with you guys on the beach. Max was watching that. I can't believe you made it on. Okay, so am I going to have to make Wednesday Whispers at 7 p.m. the next season for all my Newfoundland people? So Samantha, Sam, I got to pull a card here for you, Sam. Blessings and abundance, so beautiful. I love this card for you. This kind of makes me feel like even if there's been financial worry, it just makes me feel there's a lot of like contracts and those kind of things working out for you guys. So this feels like a lot of opportunity. It feels like growth. And like, I'm not sure if you guys are thinking of moving. I can't remember, but there might be a move that goes with that. That there might just be like more opportunity to make money and that kind of thing too, if you're thinking of leaving. But that's kind of crazy to think about. But and I can't remember if we talked about that in our reading, but beautiful card to get. Hey, Nikki. Oh, thanks, Haley. Breton. Oh my gosh, I already forgot that I went to Breton. Gosh, these last couple months have just flown by. Let's see who here's on Instagram. Hey, Carm. Hey, Meg. Canadian Shorty. Hey, Leah. Racine. Hello. Carm Christensen. Carm Christensen. I don't know if we've had a reading before, Carmen. Carm. Yeah, I'm feeling like your energy also feels really busy. Like I just kind of feel it's got that spring busyness, hustle. So I don't know if like you're working on projects or you've got kids and there's just like a lot of things to kind of be like sorting out and that kind of thing. The card that comes up for you here, Carm, is actually forgiveness and understanding. So if you've been feeling like some anger, some anxiety, like even like I know that anger being expressed is actually like anxiety. So I don't know if like you've been dealing with some of that, a little bit of that, because they're just making me feel forgiveness and understanding card, but it doesn't even feel like it's about anybody else. It actually feels like this is for you. So I don't know if like you've been like kind of working through something for yourself or just beating yourself up about something, or just like, I wish I had done that. I can't believe this has taken me so long. Why did I do that? Whatever this kind of negative self-talk is that I'm kind of feeling, they're saying like, can we just kind of look at it back, forgive yourself and understand the bigger picture of where it's kind of coming from. So I hope that makes sense for you, Carm. Beautiful card and like a beautiful lesson for all of us. Placentia people are night owls. Awesome, Jennifer, coming to Okotoks. Oh, okay, awesome. Beautiful. Kim, that's really interesting. She says, hello, do you think I will ever find my DNA dad? I feel like those kind of questions are always really, huge to think about. I feel like I really trust in divine timing if you're supposed to find each other in this life. But I'm wishing you like really a lot of beauty there. I am kind of seeing that testing, 23andMe. It makes me feel like you might know him, Kim. So I know that sounds weird, but that's the kind of just the little thing that I got there. Selene here on Instagram says, hello, would love a card. Life's been crazy. And it was my dad's birthday the other day. This year seems harder having him gone. Would love to hear from him. So, Selene. I'm just seeing feathers with your dad. So, have you been finding feathers, Selene? Do you see an eagle as well? Do the work. Aren't we all kind of getting this similar vibe here tonight? Stop being so hard on yourself. It's time to take action. And would you just do the work? And so, Lynn, this actually kind of feels like, for me, it kind of feels like do the work has actually like self-care. So I don't know, even like this makes me even feel like you're not drinking enough water and things like that. Sometimes when we're in deep grief that we forget to nourish ourselves, like they're showing me like electrolytes for you. They're showing me probiotics and things like for your gut health as well. So I don't know if you've been kind of thinking of bringing those kind of things in, but they're saying like, we know you've been thinking of starting this and now we want you to actually start doing it. It's almost one of those things that the healthier your body feels, the better your body feels, the better emotionally we are, right? It's almost like, and sometimes when our emotions are stuck, we have to like move our body in order for that to kind of process. So I just kind of feel like the body is needing nourishing, if that makes sense for you. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, I'm just going to I'd love to, Sharon. Love to. Okay, I'm going to start tuning into the spirit world. Not that I'm not already, but you know what I mean, to some spirits. You put yourself last, busy mom and work life. I hear you. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of that. Like, soccer season and stuff like that feels like really crazy. It really honestly makes me feel like just make sure you put some electrolytes in your water. Those simple things, the spirit world shows me that huge shifts can happen. When we remember to take our B12, or we drink enough water, or we spend 5 minutes in nature. Even today, I had like such a chaotic morning. It was one of those days where it's like my coffee spilled. We couldn't find the car keys. Then there was construction. I was late for everything. And I just like put my body on the grass, and like, it really reset my whole nervous system. I'm like, why do I always forget this? So we can't forget those really simple things. So this is my favorite part of the night because we get to think of our people that we miss, so I'd love for you just to even like list in the comments just people, that you miss, people that you've been thinking of, people that, people you haven't thought of in a long time that you just want to honor here tonight, and just kind of say their names in the comments. I really, my mom's word to me is always. And I went to a workout this morning, which I hate, by the way. I almost die every single time. And at the end of the instructor said to me, I said, okay, well, I'll see you next week. And she said, always. And that's all she said was always. And I'm going to start crying and thinking about it again because I drove home from the workout totally bawling my face out because I was like, I knew that was my mom speaking through her. And so I just love these moments where we can see and be able to accept the gifts of the spirit world when they're trying to communicate with us. So yes, I miss my mom and felt her today is what I was trying to get to. I just really, I just feel like my old dog Copper. I feel like we saw like 10 beagles in Newfoundland, and there was this one old one that looked exactly like our old beagle. So I just kind of want to say his name too. Dawn, Glennie, Raina, Eddie, Beth, Bev. When we say their name, they come close to us. Your unborn babies, yeah, and maybe name them, like name every miscarriage, like those babies have a spirit. Tara, Grandpa Jack, Grandma Ken, Grandpa Dot, Uncle Keith, Dave, yes, Bob, Lena, Kuma, Noah, Robert, Zeus, Pip, Amanda, yeah. Bryce, Bonnie, Brian, Brenda, Trevor, Gloria, Roz, Kevin, you're thinking of him every day. Kim, missing your mom. Sue, Brian, Jordan. Beautiful. And your friend Al that just passed away yesterday. So how it works is I'm just going to kind of start to describe the spirit. And when it starts to make, even if a few things make sense for you, it's really important for you to claim it in the comments. To be like, that sounds like this and this makes sense for me. Even if it's just a few things, not everything fits perfectly. Mediums are just a translator, so we really don't, we need your intuition open as well, and kind of placing things that we could be kind of talking about as well. So G, your friend Leah, yeah. So when I'm describing them, just kind of say what resonates with you in the comments. And then if I feel like that spirit is for you, I'll describe them a little bit more and then see if we can get them to come step a little closer. So I just want to welcome the souls and guides to Nate here for Wednesday Whispers. And just show me, spirit, please just step forward one at a time and show me where you are, what you've seen of their life, and how you're communicating. And just thank you for these evenings together where it's almost like collective grief, collective growing. Thank you. I just heard the name Lynn, but I don't know if this is this woman here. Okay. There's a woman here and she feels very posh to me. And I don't know if she was how she feels, tall and elegant to me. I feel like she loves the square purse of hers or the square bag. And I feel like you may have it. And as well, I feel like she also like would have worn like a scarf. She may have like, pleated her pants and things like that as well. Very put together. She's always wearing lipstick. One of her favorite memories with her is with the family is like kind of doing family photos. Like I kind of feel like I'm in the yard and she's like making sure everybody's like their outfits are coordinated, that everybody's standing together, and she's like designing the whole thing. That's like one of her favorite things to do. I do feel like she had quite a bad cough here in her passing, and then her body became weaker. So she just kind of makes me feel like there is like an illness here that kind of took over her body, and then she became weaker. I feel like, yeah, she even like wanted to put lipstick on like for this thing. Oh, and she says you have her wedding ring. So if this sounds like anybody here, please say so in the comments what resonates with you. So I'll just describe her again. So like a very tall, elegant woman. I feel like she was in her 60s when she passed. Beautifully dressed. She has a square bag she keeps showing me. So I feel like you either kept it or somebody has it. And I feel like there's something about a scarf as well, because she kind of keeps touching this scarf that she kind of put around her neck as well. Always wear lipstick. And I feel like you do have her wedding ring, or a very important ring of hers, and loves something about a family photo. So I feel like she may have like designed one for the family, or that kind of thing. And I do feel like a cough with her that made her weak, an illness that made her weak. So even if it's just a few of those things, please let me know what resonates with you. Anybody? Come on. Hey, Kim. Okay, nobody's claiming the spirit yet, so maybe they just haven't logged on yet or something, but I'm just going to kind of hold her here. Let me just try and bring through another spirit here. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Jen, are you still watching? I actually feel like I feel Dave here. Maybe it's because I talked about him so much. Jen, are you still listening? Are you still watching? Did he have a German Shepherd at one point, or have a German Shepherd that he befriended that had passed? Did you gift him shoes, or did he have like missing tops of his shoes? I'm feeling like the front of the shoes are misplaced. His passing also feels very sudden. So are you still here, Jen? So Jen, does any of that make sense to you? He did have a German Shepherd? Please tell me in the chat what resonates with you, because you gave him shoes. Yeah. He's so grateful for the shoes. Jen, Dave is here. I feel a heart full of gratitude. He tells me like he had trouble with his teeth as well. Like, I don't know if he was missing a tooth or like something was going on with his teeth, because he just makes me feel like they were like an issue going on. I actually think like there's some type of disease that was even like in the body um because of his teeth. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's got a cough. I feel like he's fighting things, because of like bacteria in the teeth, if that makes sense. He was really sick, but he overdosed. Yeah, because he told me like my passing was so sudden. Yeah, he wants you to know that I'm here. I'm here with this dog. He got dentures to impress you. Oh, that's why he keeps going like this. You got to tell her about the teeth. Oh, yeah, he has a heart full of gratitude, and he feels not that he can feel shame, but he's just like, I hate to have disappointed you. Or he says, I hope I never disappointed you, even with the way that he passed. Because it makes me feel like he was going for a long streak. So I kind of feel like this is very confusing, because I feel like he went a long streak without doing drugs or something like that. Like, I kind of feel like feeling like oopsie. Like, oh, like I was almost just like, okay, let me try a little bit, but then it got like just went out of control. So, he just makes me feel like, I was weak. I still didn't have that skill set that I hope to have here. And then I don't know if he had a son, or he was working with another gentleman who was like a son. Um, he always said that, and he never ever did, even when he passed. What is that about, Jen? Sorry, it's hard to follow the comments. So again, my friend Dave is a YouTube project she's a beautiful artist therapist. That befriended him. He was a homeless man, and they had this huge thing. And I even was hoping to come do like a group reading for some homeless people in Calgary. It never worked out. But I feel like that's why he's so strong here, And I don't know if like he used to wear a plaid shirt, or you bought him a plaid shirt as well. Actually, like Value Village, like it feels like kind of secondhand, or that kind of thing. It feels like it's got like those clasp buttons. And he's so sorry that you guys didn't get to say goodbye. He does say that he came to you in a dream, though, Jen. So I don't know if you had a visitation from him, because he said, I came to say goodbye to her in the dream. He's like, tell her that was me. You guys are like so soul connected, So I feel that he has this son or this younger gentleman that he was like trying to influence or trying to help, and that he's also going to help guide from the other side. And he has this, I love this dog. Do you know what this plaid jacket is, Jen? He had a few plaid shirts? Yeah. And I don't know if he smoked. His voice sounds so raspy. I feel like I've just watched like you're one of your starting projects or something. I can't quite remember. And did you have you had an eagle come to you? I feel like this eagle that I was feeling earlier is actually with Dave. So have you had an encounter with an eagle, and has somebody gifted you a feather? He says that he brought you a feather, because, there's something really wise about Dave. Like there's something very, I almost feel like in another life, while he tells me it tells me that he feels like he was like the chief, like a chief of like the an indigenous chief or something like that. Because there is this kind of, he always wore it when he went to the mountains. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, he was a smoker. Because he makes me feel like there's this inner wisdom in him that you're just kind of like, what? How did you come up with that? And that's why it's so just like, why couldn't you pull your shit together? Because there's so much wisdom here. But there's something really beautiful about how he teaches me, how he teaches me is that he says, like I didn't need to be a leader this time, and like, with money or wealth or a big community. He's like, I wanted to come down on the level with other people, to have conversations and bring his wisdom through to help kind of people on that level. Does that make sense? You've been finding feathers from him? Yeah. So the feathers are from him. And I feel like, have you been collecting them and making something out of them already? Because I'm kind of seeing them in like a vase or something like that. It looks like a blue vase or something. He was so wise, right? Yeah. And so, yeah, he's like, I wanted to be on the ground level. I wanted to be just human, like with these other people that struggle, because I feel like he did influence a lot of people. Like, it feels like he has a lot of friends. It feels like, people come to him for advice and this kind of thing without the stature he had in his other lives. So he says my life was really lived worthwhile. And he just tells me his passing. He says I was just so stupid. You have them in a cup? Yeah. He's like, I just was so stupid. It just feels like a real freak thing that happened there, how he passed with the overdosing. And he says, can you just tell her I'm so sorry? Yeah. And I guess he just like, he keeps using the word disappointment, like that. I feel like, and it's hard. Yeah, I feel like my dog can feel his dog. Because when we pass, our egos go with us. We don't kind of take hardships or regrets or revenge or anything with us. But he just wants you to know, like, I hope I didn't disappoint you. I was trying, he tells me. He was always trying. Every day he kind of wake up and try to be better. And he loves coffee. He just shows me coffee. He knows so many people. Yeah. Because I feel like that was almost like his life's purpose. And then I don't know if he has a brother that's passed, but I also feel like there's something about a brother. He's watching over a brother, and he's got a brother there. So I hope that makes sense for you, Jen. I know you might be really emotional there on the other side, but like we kept talking about him, and then I'm like, I just really feel him, and he's so grateful for the shoes that you bought him. And this joke about the teeth, because now he smiles at me with like a beautiful set of teeth. Like, tell her I got all my teeth back. Yeah. And he's like, those were good times. And then just something about coffee. So I don't know if coffee was like an important part of your guys' gathering or something like that about the coffee. Yeah, he tried so hard. Yeah. But he's just like, I was lost there, but I had a purpose. Like, he doesn't make me feel like other people who have addiction. Sometimes I'll feel like that they feel really lost here. I really feel like he had a calling to be homeless, or to kind of like work with people on that level. Like, he transforms lives that way. So beautiful. So there's a piggybacking happening here. Is this what happens on Wednesday Whispers? Haley says, your mother-in-law's partner Bill always wore plaid, and he was previously married to an Indigenous wife. He had many feathers. You would dream about him. He was also an addict, an alcoholic. Yeah, so there's similarities there. Sometimes if one spirit tries to come through, then other ones are trying to talk to you guys at the same time through other messages. So please know, Haley, that your mother-in-law's partner is here. Did the dream make sense to you, Jen? Thank you so much, Michelle. I knew he'd fight to come through. I love that he has his teeth. We always went for coffee to share our journal entries. Oh, okay. Beautiful. And if he hasn't come in the dream yet, like, he will, like, I just really kind of see him coming to you almost like a visitation, like into the physical form. And I don't know if you might even end up painting him. I don't know if you paint people. It looks like abstract to me. It even looks like it's made out of different materials, that there's going to be some type of representation of his face or something that you're going to create. He tells me, like, he's like, thank you for honoring me. Beautiful. So I just want to kind of describe that other woman that's still here. A tall woman, very posh, very polished. She used to have this like square purse that she loved, and I feel like you may have it, or it's been passed down in the family. Always very put together. She shows me something about a very coordinated family photo, and she does have like a cough, and then she just makes me feel like her body got very weak. And then she tells me that you have her wedding ring, and then you may have like her ashes around your neck as well. For me, she feels about like 68 is kind of what she's telling me. So she feels like late 60s, because her skin looks really beautiful. I feel like she took a lot of care of her skin. So Noon Earth says, the woman earlier, my ex's mother-in-law, Isabella, she always looked younger than her age. Could it be her? I have her ring. Passed in her 90s, though, and pneumonia after a stroke. Did she used to wear lipstick? Noon Earth, does she wear lipstick? Yeah, I feel like she's got like the same color of lipstick that she has for like years and years and is putting it on. Sometimes spirits show me like the ages they think they're the most beautiful. Yeah, she always wore lipstick. Oh, I wonder if this is her. Isabella, so your mother-in-law, your ex-mother-in-law, she always looked younger than her. Could be here. Her ring passed in her 90s, though, pneumonia after a stroke. Very elegantly dressed, yes. Okay, yes. What was her name? And does Lynn mean anything? This must be her because she's so strong. So I feel like she must be here. Like somebody must be able to claim her. I don't just have spirits wandering around my house. You guys bring them. So Isabella. Yeah, I feel like this is Isabella. And did she used to like make tomato sauce or something like that? Like I kind of feel like there's a special sauce she makes. Not the ashes, though they were buried. Okay, that's okay. Does somebody have a necklace of hers? Do you have a daughter? Does your daughter have a necklace of hers? I just saw it on like a younger girl. Your son? Okay. So she's the ice queen. You said could be Lydia, always dressed nice, wore lipstick, and you have her ashes around your neck right now. I want it could be a blend of both people, but I do kind of feel Isabella. I saw her nod at me, but I feel she's the ice queen. I feel like you're Lisa. I feel like your person might be just behind her trying to talk to me as well. And Isabella, do you remember this? Oh, she was Maori. I have a daughter named after her. Yes, because I feel blessings around your daughter. Um, and she has, does she just be, was she just gifted a necklace? Is it like, did you guys gift her a necklace? Because it feels like it was from her. So sometimes like spirits show me that like, if you buy your child like a special necklace for their grad or things like that, that actually the grandmothers and those kind of things, people put those ideas in your head for you to give even on their behalf, So there's just something about a necklace with your daughter as well, if that makes sense. And I really like her, and I just feel like there's like some type of cooking with her. I just feel like I feel like this beautiful soup or sauce that she makes is just really beautiful. It almost looked like tomato sauce to me, a red sauce. Isabella. I just want to see what she says to you. Do you do pottery, New and Earth? And I'm so sorry if I don't remember if you're an artist or not, because it kind of feels like you're an artist. Because it's so interesting because the last person who just received a reading is also an artist. So I hope that I'm not just kind of carrying that. You're not sure about the necklace she cooked all the time. Yeah, like I smell onions and those kind of things with her. But she just makes me feel, even if you're an artist, it just kind of makes me feel, even like I'm kind of seeing like the structures, like I'm seeing like blown glass, or I can't quite describe it as like if you are an artist, but it makes me feel like there's these things that you create, and if not, that you will be creating. You are an artist? Okay, yeah. Because she's making me, there's so many artists here tonight. She's showing me like something about like blown glass, or it looks blue or something. Remember I was seeing like a blue vase earlier? It might be something like that, but it just kind of makes me feel like you're using different materials. And it's so interesting because I was just telling that to Jen too, but it almost feels like glass and that kind of thing that you're using is like mosaics or something like that. She just says believe in yourself. So I don't know if you've been doubting your artistry or putting yourself out there, or going through some business stuff, but she's just like, just believe in yourself and trust that we all are kind of like bringing inspiration to you. You started working with metal jewelry. Okay, and maybe that's the necklace thing. You know what I mean? Because she just makes me feel like there's something. And mixed media. Okay, cool. So I have no idea, but it just makes me feel like she's like, please believe in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Now is the time. There's no going back. Keep marching forward in this, because it just makes me feel like there's codes in it. There's light codes in it. There's things that are kind of coming to you, even through your art, that are here to actually heal other people as well. And I hope you're listening, and I hope there's like a music element here, because she's making me feel like there's a frequency or something that comes along with the media. Like, how you can go to those, they're almost like sound baths now, but they're like screens that have like waves and vibrancy to them. It makes me kind of feel as though there's something around that as well. So that even could just be like high frequency sounds. Like, so I'm hearing like 528 hertz, 728 hertz, 948. Like, she's telling me all these like frequencies that I'd love for you to be listening to, even like while you're creating your art. Because I just feel like music wants to really speak through you as well. You create intuitively, and you also sing and do healing. Okay. Why can't I'm so sorry. What is your name? Like, have we had a reading before? I'm so sorry. New in Earth. Like, I know I recognize your face. I want to heal through my art. Yeah. And then she's saying that's exactly what you do. She says that there's going to be codes in your art that you're creating, that it's going to heal people. When they see it, what they feel it, there's going to be a shift in them. And so she says, just please don't doubt yourself. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. So I just feel like she's like a really big fan of yours, even if she's your ex-mother-in-law. I just feel like she's just like such a huge fan of yours. And she's just like, like, know that we're all supporting you, that we're bringing downloads to you. Katie, so nice to see you again. Messages are never for me to hold on to when I do readings. So that's why I'm so sorry if I never remember our stuff. There might be a sense of familiarity, but yeah. So beautiful, Katie. Thank you, Isabella. And then thank you, Dave. So lovely. So thank you, my friends. Oh, okay. Yes, Dylan. Jenna says the Hertz music can help you get into the right brain of creative side and channeling. Absolutely. Yeah, everything is frequency. So important. Okay, my friends. I'm feeling a little tired here tonight. What is in my glass? One last guess. A lot of you are feeling peppermint tonight. What is my tea tonight? What am I drinking? Is it sweet? Is it sour? Is it earthy? Is it citrusy? What is it? What am I drinking tonight? Use your psychic abilities. We all have them. Use your spidey senses through the screen. What am I drinking tonight? Tuning in from Winnipeg. Hey, Nicole. Thanks for coming. Oh my gosh. Look who got it right. Haley Stephenson. You're the one from Breton, right? Raspberry tea it is. Yep, raspberry leaf tea. I won't be too hard on you. Raspberry leaf tea. Okay, excellent. Did anybody else get that? I feel like I was getting lemon balm. I actually had some lemon balm little droplets like a couple hours ago, or just an hour before I got onto our call. Bubbly. Garth, can't be bubbly every week. Lemon tea, ginger. Okay, awesome. So lemon balm was right, Kaylee. You were totally feeling that too. I love it. Okay, look at you trusting your spidey senses, you guys. So, my friends, thank you so much for being here tonight. I will see you next Wednesday. I'm excited to go to Okotoks tonight. So, let me just kind of see here. Oh, I don't think I have anything about that. Oh, please be careful of scammers. I always just want to say that right before. Remember, I'm never going to friend request you, even if it looks like me and it's not me. I'm never going to ask you for money. I'm never going to give you free readings. I'm never going to ask you to pay me. I'm never going to do any of those things. If you message me on my Facebook page, I will respond to you, but that's about it, or my website. So please be careful of scammers. There's a lot of really sketchy things that happen out there. So please just really use your discernment. Unfortunately, there's just like a lot of gross people out there that do stuff like that, which is really gross. So have a beautiful week, my friends. I will see you next week for Wednesday Whispers right before I go to Airdrie. I honestly feel like I've only got a couple tickets left for Airdrie. So if you are thinking of coming, I want to keep the crowds really small so that it's really intimate, and then I can get more messages through for the people that are coming. And then after that is coming to Kelowna, and Saskatoon. So I'm coming around the corner for those as well. So many blessings to you, my friends. Have a